Rolex has long been synonymous with luxury, precision, and timeless style. In 2025, the market for Rolex watches continues to evolve, with certain models seeing notable shifts in value and demand. From classic dive watches to sophisticated dress timepieces, each carries its own legacy and appeal. Today, we're going to be exploring the current market values of every Rolex model in 2025. From stealth sleepers to high roller hits, stay tuned. You might just spot your next big move. Starting with the Rolex Submariner. The Rolex Submariner collection has evolved from a groundbreaking dive watch in 1953 to a cornerstone of the luxury sports watch market in 2025. Originally debuting with a then unthinkable 330-foot depth rating, today's models push that to 1,000 feet, blending technical capability with unmistakable style. Over the last decade, Submariner prices have surged. Retail for a no-date Submariner started at around $7,500 just a few years ago, but now sits at $9,100 and up, depending on the reference. Popular steel models now fetch $12,000 to $17,000 on the secondary market, often trading well above retail due to limited availability and collector demand. Models with green bezels or gold elements push even higher, with values spiking during the post-2020 market booms. Despite a recent softening, prices remain strong, and the Submariner continues to hold its place as one of Rolex's most secure investments, loved by divers, collectors, and Bond fans alike. Now, the Submariner date. Steel with presence and just the right hint of complexity, this 41mm diver isn't just iconic, it's a market mover. With a retail price of $10,650, it's now trading anywhere from $12,000 to $16,000 depending on condition and year. The black dial paired with the unidirectional Cerachrome bezel creates a sharp contrast, while the date window at 3 o'clock, framed by Rolex's signature Cyclops lens, gives it that everyday practicality. Inside, the caliber 3235 powers the show, offering a 70-hour power reserve, Parachrome hairspring, and instant date mechanism that flips with zero lag. Rugged yet refined, it pairs seamlessly with both business wear and street-ready fits. Over the last 2 years, its steady 10 to 20% price growth has made it a go-to piece for both first-time investors and seasoned collectors. Now, moving on to the Rolex GMT Master 2. Born for the skies, but loved on the ground, the GMT Master 2 has evolved from a pilot's tool to a collector's icon. Originally developed with Pan Am in the 1950s, the modern version, introduced in the 1980s, added the ability to track a third time zone, making it one of Rolex's most practical complications. Its signature rotating 24-hour bezel, available in bold two-tone Cerachrome inserts, sets it apart instantly. Whether it's classic Pepsi, sleek Batman, or modern Sprite, each model delivers a balance of heritage and functionality. Retail pricing starts at around $10,700, but secondary market values can range from $13,000 to over $25,000 depending on the bezel and bracelet combo. With its blend of aviation roots and travel-ready flair, this is one collection that is both useful and undeniably cool. Let's look at the GMT Master 2 Batman. Sleek and instantly recognizable, this blue and black bezel icon has become a modern grail. With a retail price of $11,100, it now trades between $16,000 and $75,000 on the pre-owned market, depending on age, condition, and whether it's a rare early run. It's a Jubilee bracelet, with polished center links and brushed outer links, hugging the wrist with a fluid, refined fit, elevating it from tool to statement. The 24-hour bicolor Cerachrome bezel isn't just for looks. It rotates to track a third time zone, perfect for travelers or traders juggling markets. Powered by the caliber 3285, it runs with a 70-hour reserve, shock resistance, and GMT functionality, all in one seamless package. Now, moving on to the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. The Oyster Perpetual collection is Rolex distilled into its purest form. No complications, no rotating bezels, just timeless design and rock-solid mechanics. First introduced in the 1920s as the brand's original waterproof wristwatch, the Oyster case laid the foundation for everything that Rolex would become. Fast forward to today, and the modern Oyster Perpetual still honors that legacy with sleek, minimalist aesthetics and robust performance. Available in sizes from 28 to 41 millimeters, the clean dial options, especially in vibrant tones like turquoise, coral red, and green, have reignited massive demand in recent years. Retail starts at around $6,400, making it the most accessible Rolex. But secondary prices can hit between 10 to 20 grand plus for sought-after discontinued colors or rare references. Despite its entry-level status, this collection has become a hotbed for both collectors and daily wearers who appreciate understated luxury with bulletproof reliability. Specifically, let's look at the Oyster Perpetual Silver Dial. Minimalism never looked this valuable. Once considered Rolex's starter watch, in quotes, this clean, no-date 41mm stunner has seen a wild price ride. Retail sits at $11,995. At the same time, secondary values range from $9,580 up to $26 grand, especially for dial colors that Rolex quietly discontinued. The flat satin Oyster bracelet with 3-piece solid links delivers that signature Rolex feel, weighty but smooth, while the domed bezel keeps it sleek and balanced. Inside ticks the caliber 3230, offering 70 hours of power, Paraflex shock protection, and magnetic resistance via the blue Parachrome hairspring. Once flying under the radar, the OP41 is now chased for its rarity, especially in bold dials like turquoise or coral. Quiet luxury, Rolex style. Now moving on to the Rolex Daytona. The Daytona isn't just a chronograph, it's a cultural artifact. Born in the 1960s for motorsport professionals, it skyrocketed into legend when Paul Newman's personal model sold for a jaw-dropping $17.8 million, making it the most expensive Rolex ever auctioned. That moment permanently etched the Daytona into pop culture and collector lore. Today's Daytona still carries that racetrack DNA, packed in a refined 40mm case and equipped with the in-house caliber 4131, known for its precision and endurance under pressure. Starting at $15,100, it is Rolex's ultimate flex piece. But here's the kicker. It is nearly impossible to get at retail. With 5+ year wait lists and gray market prices soaring past 40 grand for the popular variants, the Daytona has become a unicorn in steel and gold. Whether in ceramic, Everose, or white gold, each version blends track day function with boardroom appeal, making the Daytona one of the most desired and difficult to own luxury timepieces today. Specifically, let's look at the Cosmograph Daytona. The ultimate steel sports chronograph, this 40mm icon is precision built for both racetrack legends and streetwear kings. With a retail price of 16 grand, it consistently commands 27,450 to over 37 grand on the secondary market, proving that its demand hasn't cooled despite long wait lists. The black Cerachrome bezel is scratch-proof and engraved with a tachymeter scale, built to time-lapse, but also equally at home on wrists that never leave the city. Powered by Rolex's upgraded caliber 4131, it offers a 72-hour reserve and buttery smooth pushers that activate the chronograph hands with surgical crispness. The Oyster bracelet with 3-piece solid links balances heft and wearability, while the clean dial layout with racing subdials at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock keeps things fast and functional. It is serious hardware with serious legacy. Now, moving on to the Rolex Sea Dweller. The Rolex Sea Dweller is the brand's deep-sea powerhouse, built not just for style, but survival under extreme pressure. Designed with input from professional divers, it goes far beyond the Submariner, boasting a water resistance of up to 1,220 meters and a helium escape valve in order to handle decompression during saturation dives. Retailing at $13,250, the Sea Dweller remains one of Rolex's most rugged offerings. On the secondary market, prices vary based on condition and material, but availability is typically better than at retail. Whether you're actually diving, or you just want a no-nonsense statement piece with serious technical heritage, the Sea Dweller is a beast built to go deep, literally and financially. Specifically, let's look at the Sea Dweller Oyster Steel. This is the diver's Rolex that doesn't mess around. The 43mm case and rugged oyster steel gives it a bold wrist presence, while the signature helium escape valve and Cerachrome bezel mark its deep sea capabilities. Built to survive 1,220 meters underwater, it is powered by the ultra-reliable caliber 3235, offering a 70-hour reserve with anti-magnetic protection via the blue Parachrome hairspring. The Oyster bracelet includes the Glide Lock extension system, letting you adjust fit on the fly, whether over a wetsuit or just for daily comfort. Priced at $13,250 retail, but trading between $11,395 and $28,998 pre-owned, this model has become a favorite among those who want serious tech without flaunting gold or diamonds. Big, functional, and unmistakably Rolex, it is for those who dive, even if only metaphorically. Now, moving on to the Rolex Explorer. The Rolex Explorer collection is built for those who go where GPS loses signal and Wi-Fi doesn't exist. Originally tested during expeditions like the 1953 Everest climb, it has evolved into a no-nonsense tool watch that thrives in extremes. The 36mm Explorer keeps things clean and focused with high contrast dials and ultra-legible chromolite lume, while the Explorer 2 steps it up with a 24-hour bezel and independent GMT hand for tracking a second time zone, perfect for splunkers or globetrotters. Made entirely in oyster steel, it's crafted to resist scratches, temperature shifts, and altitude extremes. Retail starts at $7,250, but vintage and pre-owned models fluctuate based on rarity. It's a watch that quietly flexes real-world toughness with Rolex-level refinement. Specifically, let's look at the Explorer 2 Oyster Steel. Designed for those who live by the 24-hour clock, this tool watch stands out with its fixed bezel and bold orange GMT hand. The 42mm case and ultra-tough oyster steel gives it serious wrist presence without overcomplicating the look. The matte black dial keeps things clear with oversized chromolite markers, while the independent GMT hand allows seamless dual time tracking, ideal for travelers, cave explorers, or long-distance pilots. Inside, the caliber 3285 delivers COSC-certified accuracy and a solid 70-hour power reserve. The Oyster bracelet with Easy Link extension ensures comfort in changing conditions. Retail is $10,000, while secondary prices float between $9,880 and $14,750 depending on demand. It's rugged, it's understated, and purpose-built. A professional instrument wrapped in unmistakable Rolex design. Now, moving on, the Rolex Datejust. The Rolex Datejust collection is a timeless blend of versatility, elegance, and daily functionality. First introduced in 1945, it was the world's first automatic wristwatch with a date window that changed instantly at midnight. Something now standard, but revolutionary at the time. It's offered in multiple sizes, including 31mm, 36mm, and 41mm, and it can be dressed up or down with a wide range of materials, from full oyster steel to ever rose gold or two-tone Rolex combinations. Dial options are practically endless, with fluted, domed, and diamond-set bezels, along with a variety of textures and colors, from classic silver to vibrant mint green. Its wide appeal, accessible pricing, and availability in both vintage and modern markets make it Rolex's best-selling model ever. It is the go-to for collectors, professionals, and anyone else who wants an everyday Rolex with unmistakable heritage and polish. Specifically, let's look at the Datejust Oyster Steel and Yellow Gold. This two-tone icon blends timeless design with Rolex precision in a way that few others can match. The 41mm case is crafted from oyster steel and 18-karat yellow gold, a pairing known as Rolsor, giving it that signature Datejust flash without feeling overdone. The fluted bezel in yellow gold catches light with every movement, while the champagne dial keeps things warm and refined. Inside, The caliber 3235 powers the watch with COSC-certified accuracy and a 70-hour power reserve, perfect for the weekend reset. The solid link oyster bracelet balances polish and strength, fastened by a secure oyster clasp. Retail sits at around $11,700, but depending on demand and condition, resale can soar to $22,000. It's a status classic with substance and an everyday elegance that you don't have to baby. Now, moving on to the Rolex Sky Dweller. The Rolex Sky Dweller is one of the most complex and forward-thinking watches in the Rolex catalog. Yet, it wears its sophistication in a clean, elegant design. Built for frequent flyers and global professionals, it combines dual time zone functionality with an annual calendar that only needs adjusting once a year, in February. The distinctive Saros system highlights the current month via subtle red markers around the dial, and the ring command bezel allows you to cycle through and set functions with ease, adding mechanical genius to its aesthetics. Offered in oyster steel, roll sore, and full gold versions, it's a perfect balance of utility and luxury. With retail prices starting at around $15,650 and secondary market demand often pushing values significantly higher, the Sky Dweller remains Rolex's most advanced and underappreciated flagship travel watch. Specifically, let's look at the Sky Dweller Blue Dial. The Sky Dweller Blue Dial is a perfect fusion of innovation and elegance. Crafted from robust oyster steel, it houses the advanced caliber 9002, offering dual time zones and an annual calendar. The striking blue dial features an off-center 24-hour disc for a second time zone and 12 small apertures around the edge to indicate the month, providing travelers with essential information at a glance. The date window at 3 o'clock updates instantly, while the Jubilee bracelet adds refined comfort with its 5-piece links and folding oyster clasp with Easy Link extension. With a power reserve of approximately 72 hours, this model is both practical and reliable. Priced between $18,000 and $29,300 on the secondary market, it is an excellent choice for those seeking style and high functionality in one timepiece. Now, moving on to the Rolex Day-Date. The Rolex Day-Date collection is synonymous with prestige and timeless elegance, famously worn by presidents and leaders worldwide. Distinguished by its unique feature of displaying the day spelled out at 12 o'clock alongside the date at 3 o'clock, this collection combines sophistication with practicality. Crafted from luxurious materials like gold, white gold, and steel, some versions are further enhanced with factory-set diamonds, adding to their exclusivity. Starting at a retail price of $38,500, the Day-Date stands as one of Rolex's most premium offerings. While new models face extensive waiting lists, vintage editions occasionally surface on the market, often commanding even higher prices. These rare timepieces not only represent luxury, but also serve as valuable investments for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Specifically, let's look at the Day-Date Yellow Gold. Retailing at $16,800, this opulent timepiece is a masterpiece of luxury and craftsmanship. Crafted from 18-karat yellow gold, it features the iconic President bracelet with semicircular 3-piece links, exuding elegance and comfort. The dial is a striking turquoise, richly adorned with 32 diamond hour markers and Roman numerals 6 and 9 set with an additional 24 diamonds, making it a dazzling statement piece. Powered by the manufacturer caliber 3255, it offers precision within -+2 seconds per day and boasts a 70-hour power reserve. The self-winding movement includes a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring and Paraflex shock absorbers for enhanced durability. The concealed folding crown clasp completes the look, ensuring a seamless and sophisticated fit on the wrist. This model's secondary market value has soared up to $388,531, reflecting its rarity and desirability. Now, moving on to the Rolex Yachtmaster. The Rolex Yachtmaster watches embody the spirit of sailing and luxury combined. Designed with seafarers in mind, these watches offer both style and functionality, with features like waterproof cases and, in select models, flyback regatta timers complete with mechanical memory for precise race timing. Crafted in a variety of metals, from classic oyster steel to precious Rolex and Ever-Rose gold, the collection balances robust performance with elegant design. New Yachtmaster models start at around $11,500 and are often subject to waiting lists due to high demand. Whether navigating open waters or making a statement on land, the Yachtmaster delivers versatility and maritime heritage all in one sleek package. Specifically, let's look at the Yachtmaster RLX Titanium. Yachtmaster RLX Titanium stands out with its cutting-edge use of RLX titanium, making it incredibly lightweight yet robust, ideal for those who want durability without bulk. The 42mm oyster case houses the manufacturer caliber 3235, offering a precise -+2 second per day accuracy and a 70-hour power reserve. The intense black dial features a chromolite display, delivering exceptional legibility with long-lasting blue luminescence, perfect for sailing at night or in low light. The oyster bracelet with solid 3-piece links provides comfort and strength, secured by a folding oyster lock safety clasp with the Easy Link extension for quick adjustments. Secondary market prices range between $25,371 and $40,700, reflecting its desirability and advanced materials. This Yachtmaster is a perfect blend of innovation, performance, and refined style for serious sailors and watch enthusiasts alike. And finally, the Rolex Land Dweller. The Rolex Land Dweller, introduced in 2025, stands out with its innovative caliber 7135 movement, enhancing precision and durability. Designed with a sleek integrated bracelet and a distinctive honeycomb pattern dial, this model is available in oyster steel, Ever-Rose gold, and platinum, offering options for various tastes. Sizes include 36 and 40 millimeters, with prices ranging from around $13,900 for the steel version to over $63,000 for the platinum models. Diamond set bezels push prices even higher, reaching up to $117,000. Positioned between the Datejust and the Day Date in Rolex's lineup, the Land Dweller combines luxury and versatility. Strong demand since its launch has made it highly sought after in both retail and secondary markets, especially in regions like the UAE. For collectors, it represents a fresh yet classic addition, balancing tradition with more modern technical advancements. Specifically, let's look at the Land Dweller 36 Platinum. The Land Dweller 36 Platinum is a pinnacle of Rolex craftsmanship, now reaching a notable market price of around $88,799 in 2025. This exceptional model features a striking ice blue dial with a unique honeycomb motif, enhancing its refined elegance. The flat Jubilee bracelet with 5-piece solid links offers both comfort and sophistication, crafted entirely from platinum. Powered by the caliber 7135, this self-winding mechanical movement delivers precision within ±2 seconds per day, and a robust power reserve of approximately 66 hours. The Siloxy silicone hairspring and Paraflex shock absorbers enhance durability and accuracy. The concealed folding crown clasp adds a seamless finish, while the chromolite display ensures excellent legibility in low light. This Land Dweller blends luxury with technical excellence, appealing to collectors seeking exclusivity and performance. So, what's your take on all this? Investment gold or fleeting hype? Rolex continues to prove that it is more than just a watch, it's a legacy. Whether you're hunting for your first Rolex or your next trophy piece, knowing the market inside out is your secret weapon. Keep your eyes on these collections. They are shaping the future of luxury watch collecting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Now, go make your move before the next big shift hits.